So hi and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech Guru. So in this video I'll try to do the 4G data speed test and the download speed test comparison between the both phones, which is the OnePlus Nord CE versus the iQOO 7 device, as you can see friends. So in this video I'll try to use a Jio SIM card in both phones, and let's see which phone actually supports the 4G plus aggregation and which phone will be having the faster download speed test. And this test is going to be really very interesting and challenging friends, because these are extreme indoor conditions I'm trying to use with a Jio SIM card only. So in both phones I do have the two Jio SIM cards. So right now I did install the two Jio SIM cards in both phones, and I'll be able to show you the NetMonster application and which phone detects the 4G place and which phone will not detect the 4G place. That is what I'm going to show you. And one more quick note, the iQOO 7 device is right now receiving the software update, and my unit did not receive any kind of software update, so I was just waiting for the update. So I thought of just mentioning even this thing to you as well. So let's see friends which phone supports the 4G plus aggregation first. Let me try to disable the Wi-Fi connection. Even before starting the video, let me even show you the SIM card. So what type of SIMs I'm trying to use in both phones, so you know exactly I'm trying to use a Jio 4G only. As you can see friends, Jio 4G. So Jio 4G SIM is there in both phones. As you can clearly see, I'm trying to use the same kind of settings in both phones. Let me try to enable even the roaming. All the settings are completely enabled in both phones. So now let me try to go back to the home screen and try to open that kind of a NetMonster application and show you the results, what will happen in both devices. So make sure to stay tuned friends. I did create the separate playlist for the 4G plus lovers, so try to check the playlist, so where I did upload plenty of videos on the 4G plus comparison with the other smartphones. So that will give you the clear idea which phone has got what kind of performance. So right now I did turn on the 4G in both SIM cards, as you can see. And right now you can see on the top of the OnePlus Nord device we are getting the 4G plus. So as you can clearly see on the notification, on the top of the notification you can clearly see, and the iQOO 7 device right now it's not even receiving the 4G plus. As you can see, it's only getting the 4G. I did turn on the 4G data as well, as you can see. Let me try to open the NetMonster application to show you exactly the results. So what will happen, which phone has got what kind of bandwidth and everything. So here's the bandwidth for the iQOO 7 device, which has got the Jio 4G LTE 1800, and here is a bandwidth for the OnePlus Nord CE. As you can see friends clearly, so OnePlus Nord CE is able to receive 3 bands, so 1800 plus 2300 plus 850 at same time, as you can see friends. So this is a really good device, a OnePlus Nord device, in terms of the connectivity device. I do think the connectivity is really great in this phone, but I'll try to come into conclusion after using a couple of days. So make sure to stay tuned for those videos friends. So right now this is a RX monitor application which I'm trying to use right now, 2CA, and there's no nothing got mentioned here. There's no carrier aggregation support right now in this extreme indoor type condition, as you can clearly see friends. So test number 1 in the carrier aggregation, the clear winner is a OnePlus Nord CE. So test number 2 is a speed test. So which phone will be having the better kind of speeds, that is what we'll try to decide. Let me go back and let me try to start doing the speed test at same time. I'll try to do the test at same time friends. So let's see which phone will be able to pick up the much kind of 4G signal. That is will be a really interesting test. Let me try to do that. So 1 2 3 go. Yes, so let's see friends, 4G plus how much speed we'll be having, and normal 4G how much speed we can expect. That is what I'm going to compare. And here we go friends, the OnePlus Nord is getting about 4 Mbps and 5 Mbps and 6 Mbps, and the iQOO 7 is reaching up to 3 Mbps only. As you can see, double speed we are getting right now, double, as you can exactly see, 9.5 Mbps of speeds and 4.35 Mbps of speeds in the iQOO 7 device. As you can clearly see friends, is the iQOO 7 smartphone, and you can see the signal bar as well, how much lower in the iQOO 7 device at this point, and the OnePlus Nord has got how much bar. So same SIM cards I'm trying to use, only Jio SIM only during this time of testing, as you can clearly see friends. So with the same SIM, same location, but different kind of results. So that is what we are expecting. So let me try to start again the test. Let's see in the second time. So later I'll try to download the file from the Play Store as well. So this will be the another really good example. I'll try to download only small file, not the big one, just only 55 MB file. So that also will give you the clear idea. Both are started at same time. Let's see. And 478 Mbps of speeds, and we are getting only 5 Mbps of speeds. So 9 6, so it's like 10 Mbps of speeds and the 5 Mbps of speeds in the iQOO 7. You can clearly see the difference, how much it is. So definitely friends, having 4G plus will give you the double speeds, as you can clearly see the results. 4G plus and no 4G. It's only getting only one band, which is the 1800 band. As you can clearly see friends, the Jio SIM card only I'm trying to use in both devices. You can exactly see here the difference, and the upload speeds as well. So now let me try to do the test one by one. So whenever you do the test at same time, obviously the speeds will decrease friends. That is what I did observe. I'm trying to do the first time in the OnePlus Nord device, and then I'll try to continue in the iQOO 7 device. So let's see if I try to do the first time in the OnePlus Nord, how much speeds I can expect in this phone. So right now the speeds are 10 mbps, 11 mbps, 11, it went up to 10. So it's staying constantly about 10, close to 10 only during this time of testing. As you can see, 10 mbps exactly. Without much trouble, it went smooth. And even the upload speed slightly got better. As you can see friends clearly, these are the results. And now let's test in the IQ7 device how much this phone can be able to capture. And one more thing, I'm not coming into the conclusion right now here itself, so we need to do the download test. After doing the download test, then we can come into the conclusion, so which phone has got what type of speeds. Let's see. Doing the one phone testing, even this phone is trying to reach, come on IQ7, it's trying to reach, but still it's not getting that kind of momentum. It's going up and it's coming, as you can see friends. It's not getting in this IQ7 device. Using the GeoSIM only I'm trying to use right now. As you can see, absolutely. So even this time also the speeds are really low. So even in the second test, the clear winner is a OnePlus Nord device in terms of the having higher speed results when compared with the IQ7 smartphone. As you can clearly see the difference. So now the third step is to download test. So let's see which phone will be able to download how much faster. That is what I'm going to test right now. Let me try to keep the game ready in the Play Store. So it is exactly same game I'm trying to download in both phones, as you can see friends clearly. So both phones should be having same kind of memory, I think. As you can see, 57.53 MB, 57.53 MB in both phones. So let's see which phone will be able to download faster. So let me try to click at same time, and let me try to enable the real-time internet meter on the top of the OnePlus device, so we can actually discuss the speeds as well. So now it should be kind of now we can actually see the speeds clearly. So now let's get started friends. Let's see which phone will be the winner. I am very curious to see 4G plus or normal 4G. So 1 2, sorry, I did click first, sorry for that. 1 2 3. So let's see friends which phone will be able to download faster and how much difference we can actually expect. And the one right now, the OnePlus is going on with full speed, with the thunder speed. As you can see, that speeds are about 700 kbps I'm trying to get. In the IQ7 device, I'm getting only about 400 kbps and 800 kbps in the OnePlus Nord and 500 kbps in the IQ7 device. You can see clearly the difference. So this is just the download speeds. At same time, I'm trying to use with the same GeoSIM, and I'm getting 4G plus, I'm not getting the 4G plus. This is extreme indoor condition friends, extreme indoor condition. I'm trying to mention again and again, the IQ7 supports the 4G plus, there is no doubt in that, but it supports a kind of outdoor environment and slightly indoors as well. And if you're in the metropolitan city, you should not be worried about the IQ7 device. Absolutely, this is a good. For normal towns, then you need to worry. As you can see right now, the speeds 1.2 mbps of speeds, 1.3 mbps in the OnePlus Nord. It's increasing, and right now the IQ7 also started to increase, but it's not coming close. So right now the OnePlus Nord, sorry, did finish around exactly. Let me try to quickly click on the lap. 1 minute and 5 seconds. So 1 minute and 5 seconds total time it took for the OnePlus Nord to download completely. So now let's see IQ7 device how much the speeds are getting. As you can see friends, so without 4G plus, this will be the situation. So you can expect kind of slightly double speeds in the 4G plus friends, definitely. That is another thing. So right now we are getting even the 1 mbps and no 500 kbps only in this IQ7 device, close to 1 mbps right now. So let's see how much more time the IQ7 will take right now to install. Let's see. So 90%, 97% installing, yes. So overall the OnePlus took about 1 minute and 5 seconds and the IQ7 took about 1 minute and 43 seconds. So this is a test which I did at same time. So now let me try to do the test one by one. I'm trying to do the test one by one because, as I said, doing the test at same time is different, doing the test at one by one is different. So let me try to do the test at once. Get set go, yes. So the OnePlus should be starting the download. As you can see right now the speeds, let's see whether the speeds will increase or not. Yes, the speeds are increasing. 1.39, we got 1.51. That's good. As I said, if you're trying to do the test one by one, the speeds will be different. Now we are getting only 4cc. As you can see on the top, we did see the 4cc. That's really good friends. 4cc we are getting in this phone OnePlus Nord. So now we got 3cc only. So now we got 4cc, as you can see friends clearly, 4cc and now 3cc. So you can see the difference now. Let's see how much time the OnePlus Nord will be able to complete the download. So 99, yes, it's done. 47 seconds it took completely to download. As you can see friends, 47 seconds. So let's test now in the IQ7 device. It's IQ7 turn. Let's see how much time it takes. So I'm trying to use the same GeoSIM, but 4G and no 4G plus, sorry. So let's see the speeds, how much this phone will be able to reach. 1.12 Mbps, that's good. 1.19, that's really good. So I'm getting constantly about 1 Mbps of speeds. 1.3, that's really very good. 1.34, wow, that's really good. As you can see friends, we are getting very good speeds above 1 Mbps if I try to use only one device. So that is the reason I cannot come into the conclusion only in the beginning. I need to do the in-depth testing in this way. I need to try multiple combinations, so only then I can come into the conclusion which phone has what kind of speeds and what kind of problems. So right now 60%. So in the beginning we did get the very high speeds, but now we didn't get 66%, and the time it already crossed the OnePlus device. So one thing is that the download speeds are really good in the OnePlus Nord, and you can get the really high connectivity signals in this phone when compared with the iQOO devices. Yes, I need to do that on one more conclusion test, which is using the iQOO Z3. I need to bring the iQOO Z3 into the videos comparisons as well. Then we will be able to get to know how is the iQOO Z3's performance. So 1 minute 30 seconds, 13 seconds in this phone. So that's it friends, this is a complete 4G data speed test and the 4G aggregation support test and the 4G download speed test. So thank you for watching this video, and make sure to check the links in description in case if you are interested to buy the smartphones or gadgets or any other accessories. Use my universal link for the Amazon and make me to support me friends. Definitely I'll try to buy more and more phones, and I can upload a lot of videos. So make sure you use my links to buy any kind of products, doesn't matter. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video friends. Until then, stay tuned. Bye.